a motion on their respective nominations.
Disputing.
Honorable members, for transparency, the three honorable members who are absent are Honorable Chifundo Makande, Honorable Vitumbiko Augens Mumba, and Honorable Malol. Who do we have? Honorable Vitumbiko Mumba. Thank you very much.
Honorable Vitumbiko Mumba.
Honorable Mumba, we see you, so it's fine. You are present. So now we have 221 members present in the chamber for voting. We now have 2 honorable members who are absent. So honorable members, I will now call upon honorable members who submitted the nominations for the position of Speaker to move a motion on their respective nominations. However, honorable members, as already indicated, my office has received 5 nominations for the position of the Speaker. The nominations are as follows. 1, Honorable Samir Sullean, MP. The nomination. The nomination, honorable members, was received at 10:04 a.m. today, 29th October 2025. 2, Honorable Peter Dimba, MP. The nomination, honorable members, the nomination was received at 11:25 a.m. today, 29th October 2025. 3, Honorable Sandram Scott, MP. The nomination was received at 11:55 a.m. today, 29th October 2025. 4, Honorable Lasken Vinyo Vigaro, MP. The nomination was received at 12:12 p.m. today, 29th October 2025. And finally, number 5, Honorable Kondwani Nankumwa, MP. The nomination was received at 12:45 p.m. today, 29th October 2025. Now, honorable members, according to Standing Order 24(6), the number of proposals shall not exceed 4. In this regard, since my office has received more than 4 candidates, and all of them made their submission before 1 p.m., which was our deadline, I therefore wish to declare that my office has officially received the first 4 nominations and will proceed to conduct the elections with these candidates. This means that the nomination for Honorable Kondwani Nankumwa, MP, has fallen off. Honorable members, I will now start to call upon the honorable members who made the nominations to move their motions. I will start with honorable member for Karonga Central to move for the nomination of Honorable Samir Sullean, MP. You have the floor, Honorable Member.
Okay. I knew it. Madam Clerk of Parliament, COP, and all honorable distinguished members of Parliament, I rise to move a motion on the election of Honorable Samir Sullean, Member of Parliament for Blantyre, Misesa Club, Banana. Before I do that, allow me to commence by extending my heartfelt congratulations to each and every esteemed honorable member of this august House. Your election to this venerable chamber is a testament to your tenacity and profound resilience. This is an achievement that was by no means facile. It is with sincere hope that I wish every member of parliament here every success as you embark on this solemn duty to save our nation. Madam COP, honorable members of parliament, I rise today with the deepest honor and utmost reverence to pay tribute to His Excellency Arthur Peter Mutharika, President of the Republic of Malawi, whose exemplary leadership and visionary acumen have culminated in the judicious appointment of Honorable Samir Sullean as Speaker of Parliament. Honorable Sullean is a dynamic Malawian leader whose extensive experience uniquely positions him to preside over this august House with distinction. Madam COP, honorable members, in public service, Honorable Sullean has earned profound respect as a member of Parliament and chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on Agriculture. It is through his stewardship as chair of the Agriculture Committee that we learned of fertilizer deals bought in butcheries. Through his leadership, the Agricultural Committee of Parliament played a crucial role in overseeing the operations at the Ministry of Agriculture, an act that showed us the rot in the then government. Honorable Sullean spearheaded progressive policy reforms, enhancing agricultural productivity and food security in Malawi, which is a critical pillar of our national developmental agenda. His leadership extends across sectors, having served as a president of the Football Association of Malawi and chairman of the Road Transporters Association, demonstrating his proven capacity to lead diverse organizations with vision, integrity, and unwavering dedication. As a founder and managing director of Samir Transport Contractors, he transformed a modest logistics enterprise into a major national business with over 70 vehicles and nearly employed 100 people, partnering with extensive key international organizations. His ownership of Cape View Beach Resort further exemplifies his commitment to fostering tourism and stimulating local economic growth. Madam COP, honorable members, the appointment of Honorable Sullean by President Mutharika of the Republic of Malawi comes as a confirmation of the citizenry's trust in his proven leadership. Over the past 5 years, He has demonstrated steadfast resolve and principled advocacy, embodying the values of integrity, loyalty, patriotic fervor, essential for this esteemed office of Speaker. This deliberate and commendable appointment reinforces the imperative synergy among the tripartite organs of government, namely the executive, legislature, and the judiciary, whose harmonious collaboration is indispensable to advancing Malawi's socio-economic welfare. Any disruption to this unity would betray the solemn trust bestowed upon us by the people and jeopardize the foundations of our democracy. Madam COP, honorable members of parliament, in light of these considerations, I implore all honorable members of this august house to embrace and champion this appointment with unreserved support. Let us collectively elect Honorable Samir Sullean as Speaker of the National Assembly as we relentlessly pursue our noble duty to serve the people of Malawi with unwavering honesty, dedication, and unity. Together, let us honor the sacred trust reposed in us by our citizens, forging a unified front to realize the developmental aspirations that our beloved nation so richly deserves. It is now my honorable duty, Madam COP and all honorable members, to therefore nominate the name of Honorable Samir Sullean, MP, as the Speaker of the Malawi National Assembly. I beg to move.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Karonga Central. May I now ask Honorable Member for Cholo Tava to second the nomination.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk of Parliament, COP, for allowing the people of Cholo Tava to second the nomination of Honorable Samir Sullean, Member of Parliament for Blantyre Misesa Club Banana constituency, for the position of the Speaker of the National Assembly. Madam Speaker, before I proceed, allow me to join my colleague in congratulating the honorable members for making it to this august house after such a very difficult campaign. Madam Clerk of Parliament and all honorable members, I have known Honorable Samir for some time now, and I have no doubt whatsoever in my mind that he is fit and the only candidate that can easily fill the position of the and be able to perform in that high office. Madam Clerk and honorable members, talking about performance, Honorable Samir Sullean is a hard worker, and I'm sure most members in this house and general public can attest that fact. Madam Clerk, Honorable Samir Sullean understands extremely well the role of Parliament and its committees when it comes to overseeing the activities of government. Those of us who were in the previous cohort can bear witness to this. Madam Clerk of Parliament, honorable members, it should be borne in mind that as Speaker of National Assembly, he will be our representative when dealing with the executive branch. It is our point of view as well as some operating acts. As such as National Assembly Movements Act, Parliamentary Service Act, etc., etc. Honorable Samir Sullean scores highly in that regard. In terms of interpersonal dynamics, I stand here to bear witness of his good character as an individual who is accommodating, understanding, and above all, very helpful. Madam Clerk of Parliament, I am therefore appealing to all members in this House to overwhelmingly vote for him to be our next Speaker of the National Assembly. I therefore, Madam COP, recommend his name to you, all honorable members, and you, Madam Speaker. Thank you so much.
I'm sure our honorable member for Cholo Government, Clerk of Parliament, we are actually about to elect your speaker. So, honorable members, the nomination for Honorable Samir Sullean has been duly seconded. I now call upon the candidate, Honorable Samir Gafar Sullean, to rise for the House to see him. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, honorable member. Honorable members, I now call upon honorable member for Dedza Mlunguzi to move for the nomination of Honorable Peter Dimba. Dedza Mlondon. Dedza Mlondon.
Thank you very much, Madam COP, for this opportunity that has been granted to Dedza Mlunduni to perform the honor of moving that Honorable Peter Dimba, Member of Parliament for Lilongwe Piranjuzi constituency, takes the chair of this assembly as the Speaker. Allow me, Madam COP, on the onset to join those that have spoken in congratulating every one of us that has made it into this August House, earning the trust of our people and being elected as distinguished members. Your election speaks to the dedication you have and your commitment to the faith that millions of Malawians have placed in your leadership. Madam COP, I do this knowing that today, as we gather here, it is clear that we are wearing the shoes that have been worn before us by some great men and women, true patriots who led with dedication and honor. What defined the past leaders as great was not just their title, but the legacy they left behind. So too, we will be judged by the legacy we leave for future generations. I do this also knowing pretty well that the National Assembly is not just a chamber. It is the heartbeat of our democracy, the very institution entrusted with making laws, exercising oversight over the government, and representing the hopes and dreams of every Malawian. I do this knowingly the importance of this House is reflected in the caliber of its members. We are men and women who think uprightly, who put our nation above everything else. Out of 22 million citizens, only 229 will be chosen to carry out this immense responsibility. Our people deserve the very best from us, and we cannot afford to let them down. The Speaker of this House, therefore, has a duty to ensure unity and respect for the citizens. While we are passionate about serving our people, passion alone cannot make someone a good speaker. On that chair, Madam COP, we need a leader with wisdom. On that chair, we need a leader with integrity. On that chair, we need a leader with humility. Someone impartial, disciplined, and unifying. Someone who can command respect professionally and personally. It is in this spirit that once again I stand to nominate Honorable Peter Dimba for election as the Speaker of this august House. Madam COP, the character and leadership of our Speaker will define this House for the next 5 years. If our Speaker acts with wisdom, we become a House of wise parliamentarians. If the Speaker acts otherwise, we are all judged by that standard. We present this name knowing that, for example, when a president is perceived to be corrupt, the whole government machinery is said to be corrupt. When the judiciary head is said to be corrupt, the whole judiciary is said to be corrupt. When the head of the legislative arm of government acts in a manner that does not conform with the qualities of that office, the shame is worn by every one of the members of that House. We fully understand the Speaker's chair demands someone with the right characteristics both in public service and personal life. Birds of the same feather flock together, so they say. We are certainly wise enough to choose a good Speaker endowed with wisdom. Our choice must show whether we are people of integrity, not merely chasing the highest bidder. We present the name of Honorable Dimba, knowing that this is not a laboratory to change one's character. Rather, it is the platform where true character earns us respect among the citizens. I do this understanding pretty well that our character in life shapes what we become in future. If we are crooked before, leadership will only magnify that crookedness. If I am a crooked person, I will only become a crooked MP. I'll only become a crooked minister. I'll only become a crooked speaker. If I was wise before coming into this House, I'll make a wise MP, a wise minister, and a wise speaker. Madam COP, if I was a fool before I came here, I'll only become a foolish MP, a foolish minister, and a foolish speaker. This House will not change what I have been before. So as a House, we are at a very critical juncture as a nation where we cannot afford to have a Speaker that does not possess a dot of wisdom. We need a Speaker that will uphold the dignity of this institution. Madam COP, the young man Peter Dimba, born on 5th March 1982, since 2014, he has represented the people of Lilongwe Pilanjuzi, previously known as Lilongwe South. He began his journey as an independent MP, allowing him a deep understanding of independent MPs and impartiality in this House. His career includes service as a Minister of Labor, Deputy Minister for Transport and Public Works, giving him invaluable insight into the workings of government. As chairperson of the Legal Affairs Committee, he has been at the forefront in scrutinizing all bills and subsidiary legislation, fighting for rule of law, good governance, anti-corruption, human rights, and justice. His contribution goes beyond Malawi, serving as a board member of the African Parliamentarians Network Against Corruption at the continental level, and Secretary General of the South African Parliamentarian Network Against Corruption at the regional level. In addition, he has served in the Public Appointments Committee, Public Accounts Committee, Budget Committee, Health Committee, and Agriculture Committee. Before Parliament, Honorable Dimba was Director of Finance and Administration at Children of the Nation International.